How we doing? It's been a little bit since I've done, like a full-on recap sort of summary type of dealio. And so I figure it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've done a recap sort of week. And I'll just catch you guys up on a little bit of what's going on. And my whole goal is to be done and over with in like 3 to 5 minutes, tops. That's it. I just did morning cardio, really focused in, got it out of the way, and then we hit an absolutely insane workout again. And I'll do a quick little talk over that, but regardless, for the recap, dude, like I said, it's been 2 to 3 weeks, so it's been a good little bit since we've seen each other. Let me go through my camera real quick and see what's been going on. A typical, like, normal weight that I'm sitting around, I said was about 193. And so I'd be lying to you if I did not say that over these past few weeks, like, being so busy and going and enjoying myself and everything, like, have I completely derailed myself? No. It's not like I've gained 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 1 pound. I am exactly where I have been. I weighed in this morning 193.2. And so, yes, we've slowed down, but we have not derailed. And that's perfect because I went to the World Cup. I went to a World Cup game. Was it the best financial decision of my life? Absolutely not. Was it a very rare occasion where I get to experience something pretty cool and like a cultural spectacle? Yeah. So it was cool. I'll see if I could find a picture or two to put up, but it was very cool. I got lucky. I lucked out. I could not imagine getting the ticket to it, getting a hotel, getting flights. That's crazy. Like, that is a huge investment, like 1,000 plus easily. And I lucked out. I have a very close buddy who I basically consider a brother who has family there. So we stood with family, and they really love their driving. So they were happy to drive there. And so I said, okay, cool. So I bought like dinner 2 nights in a row or something like that. And of course paid for my own ticket. And yeah, so still very expensive. No doubt about it. Am I hurting from it? A little bit. And but I enjoyed some good barbecue while we were down there. We went to Kansas City. Got to see Arrowhead Stadium. Very cool. And then definitely played some golf along the way. Almost the second I got back, we were playing golf that weekend. Hit the score of my life. I thought I was playing pretty bad because leading up to it, not so great. Not even freaking close. Good Lord, the slice. Crazy slice. I should be a fucking pizza shop. Amount of slicing I'm doing. I'm a huge advocator for finding something you enjoy and doing it actively. Like, I don't care what it is, man. If it is golf, do that. If you love basketball, if you love baseball, if you love hiking, if you love walking around lakes and parks, do it. Do it all the time. Every single weekend, that's your weekend. If you really love it that much, like, you're gonna love going out and your weekend, spending it with that. You're gonna love it. The thing that is amazing is being active and getting out there for the whole weekend. You're gonna be burning calories without even thinking about it. And that's like secret sauce that you're not even gonna be thinking about. Don't go crazy off the wall. Eat whatever you want all weekend. Stay slightly disciplined. And even if you're slightly disciplined and you're burning that many calories over the weekend because you're going out and you're playing volleyball once, twice, thrice over the weekend, dude, I am telling you, you're gonna start just come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're gonna step back on that scale and you're gonna be down another pound and you're gonna be like, shit, this is like the 5th week in a row, 6th week in a row. And it just goes and goes and goes. And that's the amazing thing about it. And then we got in a group hike, little itty bitty group, awesome hike. I wish I would have taken more pictures and videos while we were on it because it was a gorgeous hike and it's a tough one. And we knew it was a tough one going into it, but we had a decently active group, so we were like, let's just get after it. And so I've been active, whether it's golf or hiking. Those are probably my main two that push me the most, that are like the most fun. I have a few people that want to play basketball. I used to play every now and again. So, what the heck, you know? Let's go do some of that too. And then I have people that like frisbee and disc golf. So I'll be adding that in as well. But it's been hotter than hell here, man. It's been 90s, pushing into the hundreds. So not as enjoyable when you're out there cooking. But whenever we can, we will. And I'm telling you, it is a secret sauce. But okay, let's get into the workout. Yesterday's workout, insane. Absolutely insane good workout. This time, a lot more simple, a lot more confined. Remember last time, if you check out my last workout video, we kind of took over the gym because it was empty. It was quiet, and I said, I'm going to take advantage of a quiet gym, utilize everything I got. So I wanted to do more of a consolidated one, show you what it looks like, that you can still get in a crazy workout in just a little zone of the gym. So here I am, just warming on up. I love dynamic movement. Anything where I am just moving, I like doing just kind of those quick hops, side to side and front to back, just to kind of prime not only the like ankles, knees, hips, but the calves as well. You know, that slight little hop, that pop, making sure everything's going ready to go for the lower body. And then the twists are huge for me because I don't know, man, you start to stiffen up when like you're sitting around all day. Like if you have a desk job especially, you're not doing too much, you're just stuck there. You got to loosen up. And then yeah, just the twists, the arm circles, opening up the shoulders, getting ready. And so this is going to be a 4-parter. Just 4 moves, nice and simple, right? It's going to be circuit style. Going to be running through all 4 moves all at once. And then, oh man, I forgot to put this on. Okay, going to be running through all 4 moves, then have my 2-minute-ish rest in between. So you will see the breakdown of each and every single one of these. And this is, again, that athletic, hybrid, dynamic training that I have shifted to recently. So move number uno, we are going with dumbbell snatches. This is brand new to me. I've seen it before. I think I've done it maybe once or twice in my life. Biggest thing here that I am thinking about is just making sure that I'm keeping neutral spine, not hyperextending and not rounding the back, allowing for that weakness to get into the back and potential for injury. So you'll see me look right here in the mirror. There's a mirror that you guys are right behind, and I'm double checking my back because I need it a lot straighter. I have a tendency to roll the top of my back, and so I just wanted to double check and make sure that I was locked in on this one. And it's a huge pop and pull, strength in the hips. You want that pop motion similar to what you do with kettlebell swing. Similar to the kettlebell swing, you want the power to come from the lower body and drive the momentum up and through. You should easily be able to get that weight to here and then just strength right up through because you have so much momentum built up from behind it to here, and then just quick whoop, quick pop up, boom, let the momentum carry everything. And you're essentially just keeping it on that same axle. Pretend it's on a Smith machine and you're just pulling it right up in front of you, up and through. Whew, that's what I'm thinking about as I'm going through this. Whew, and then the break up, you'll see that move 1 and move 3 are kind of similar. So to break it up, I put push-ups right in the middle. Kind of wanted more of a push focus because today's going to be more of a pull focus. So wanted to hit chest a little bit more here. So, and you'll see me pushing up and through, kind of getting additional range of motion. That's from the calisthenics perspective. Typically you'll see hypertrophy perspective. You want to keep like back kind of cinched on in and do that chest focus. Calisthenics, however, well, the thing that I keep hearing is rounding the back at the top. Really push through, get crazy range of motion. So that's the one big difference here that you could probably see just from like literally side by side, the exact same move. That's a slight difference. Why? I have to say it's got to be ROM. You know, we got to be looking at just full range of motion, and plus we're working on really with calisthenics, which isn't my main focus, but it is part of it. Calisthenics being so big, you want that shoulder mobility to be ginormous. Like you want all of that. You want to be able to fully internally rotate, externally rotate everything. And so I think just allowing yourself to push up and through trains you in that extended motion and just kind of builds more of a well-rounded shoulder altogether. Okay, by this point I'm already huffing and puffing. This is the beginning of round 1. I was hoping I could do 3 to 5, somewhere in there. That's always my goal, at least 3, 5, super ambitious. And these are just over the shoulders. So again, we're squatting down nice and low. It's not about hinging over and like bending over to pick it up. It's really about getting down, picking straight up. Almost like sumo squatting, where the weight is right below. And then again, creating most of the momentum with the lower body, that pop up and out. And then lifting and just tossing barely over. It's not about chucking the thing over. It's about generating that true functional ability inside of the movement. Just driving that freaking force, just ooh, and that's what gets me going. I freaking love, and that's why like these workouts have been getting me so pumped up. And I've been honestly, I'm like pumped to get in here now again. And I think it's just the excitement, and I love creating like almost the obstacle course of it. You know, like I have this, and this. They're all chained together. I know what time I have to beat once I do it, like round one. I better be hitting that time at the very least, right? And for me, it just gamifies it. It creates that sense of fun inside of the workout and just brings it to life for me, man. It's amazing. Okay, and then this was a crazy one. I've never done anything like this. I just decided, let's really change it up. Let's really shock the body. And let's throw in some hardcore cardio push right here. So originally, this is nuts. I cannot believe I had my doubts when I got on the bike. I did 0.5 of a mile on this one. And this was the only one. I did 0.5 of a mile. So this is for time. This is absolutely going all out like this. And really, really, really pushing it. And in order to create a faster speed, you put up the resistance. I was doing a resistance of 10. And so this first one was like a minute 20, a minute 30. And I figure like a 90-second sprint. A little crazy, but not out of this world, right? But then after jumping off of this and sitting down for a second, man, immediately legs were starting to already stiffen up just a touch. Lactic acid is starting to build just from this crazy freaking push. And this was killer. This was crazy. And like I said, this is something I do not do normally. So this is just a real hard all-out push for that 90 seconds-ish. And I was done for. Absolutely cooked, let me tell you. So it was a very cool introduction for me to that style, like where we are truly, truly crossing over our training. We are really bringing in crazy cardio with dynamic power movements. So this is huge, huge shift for me. I used to be almost exclusively hypertrophy training, and now I just want that. I want that athleticism, I want the functionality, and I love the power of it. I love feeling like I'm moving stuff, you know, like it gets me going, So I hit this, I recorded 2 rounds. I was only gonna record 2 rounds and then focus up, see if I could hit another round or 2. Spoiler alert, I hit 4 rounds total. So you got to see 2 rounds and I got to do 2 rounds on my own. And so, again, biggest focus is just making sure that everything's moving in unison. These are compound movements. That's what makes them such big calorie tortures. Like your calorie burning is just through the roof while you're doing this sort of stuff. And so when we're talking about like really leaning down, I have a feeling, because this was very early on, this is what my 3rd workout like this ever that you're seeing right here. I have a feeling once we get into this, like we are really, really gonna start seeing the weight just kind of trickle on down. And that's just because it's so intensive, so powerful, so cardiovascular strength mixed. And I love it, man. It gets me going. And so here, you can probably tell I'm slowing down just a touch, I promise you. On round 4, this is like a pick up, throw. And then I walk back. I get ready. Pick up, toss. Take a couple steps, shake it out again. Turn around, pick up. Because the biggest thing that you could sacrifice is the form. Who cares if it takes a minute or 2 longer in your last round? I mean, come on. Like, you could be a beast and push through, but if you're going to potentially start getting lazy with it and like start really hunching over, next thing you know, pull your lower back, you're out for what? 2 weeks? If it's a real bad one, 6, 8, 12. You don't want that. Heck no. So the biggest thing in all of this is making sure that I'm really recovering and coming back from everything, as well as taking the time to ensure that I am, you know, keeping the neutral spine, things like that. And so it's a completely new world for me. And so if you guys are noticing, if any of you guys are doing this, like you've been doing this, you're a hybrid athlete, you're an athlete, you're a CrossFitter, high rocks, whatever. If you're doing moves like these and you see my form breakdown or I'm just doing it completely wrong, let me know, because I need to know that. Like, this is brand new territory for me, so I need all the help I can get. So I appreciate any help that you can give. So what I was noticing is about each round is like 6-ish minutes and then a 2-minute rest. So 8 minutes about total, somewhere in there. And so by the end of this, you know, 4 rounds in, we're at closing in on like 32 minutes or so. So you can see pretty drenched. And almost 33 minutes, 32:41. So yeah, so that last, so about 8 minutes per full round with a 2-minute rest, 6 minutes of work. And after the first round, the biking was 0.33 of a mile. So all said and done, after 4 rounds, a mile and a half total, in that .33, takes anywhere from like 60 to 70 seconds, so a minute to a minute 10. And man, very tough, heart rate through the roof over and over, and in a way that kind of gets us into like even more of a touch of HIIT than previous. So this is like hybrid training, HIIT training, circuit training. There's that dynamic power movement, there's that athleticism. Like, we're just getting super well rounded now, and it feels good, man. It's a really cool feeling to like be moving again, like moving. And then since I got the pre-exhaustion, originally I was going to do some incline bench with dumbbells just to hit the chest after all the push-ups, because I mean, we're what, 40, anywhere from like 40 to 50 reps in, because I was doing like 10 to 14 reps of push-ups each time. And so definitely pre-exhausted. So originally I was going to do that, but then I was like, this machine usually gets me going pretty hard. So I was like, we'll load up heavy on this, do some crazy pushing, just finish off the chest. And so I hit 2 rounds of this baby. Very, very good stuff. This machine, just because you can put those handles way back, the stretch is enormous. So this is more of the hypertrophy focus, you know. I don't want to lose out on the hypertrophy because I love building a little bit more size. I definitely need a little bit more, but also the aesthetics, you know. I still want them there. I still want to have that look, but I just want the explosivity and the athleticism of it. I want it, man. So yeah, hit that. And then I was like, you know what? I need to hit some frickin' bench. I need to do it. And so I'm walking over to it, and check this out. I'm walking over, and I have one earbud in, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, the fire alarms are going off. So I did most of the workout, but literally, like, we could say I finished the workout. I just decided to tack on a little extra at the end, but I couldn't. So maybe it was a sign that I was done for real. But hey, that's it, you know, just tossing those together. And like I said, I feel plenty good. My body is just like feeling better and better. It's actually nuts. So follow along. We'll see if my theory's right. We'll see if we start really seeing the weight start to just fall now with like how intensive this is. I imagine we're starting to push into epoch, which is like exercise post oxygen. I always forget what this means every single time, but it's the oxygen deprivation you put yourself in. You breathe so heavily and you push so hard and your blood's freaking pumping that you have this imbalance of oxygenation, and so your body has to bring that back after something so intensive, and you actually end up burning calories afterwards at a higher rate than you would if you were to just like hit kind of just a chiller workout. So even when I'm chilling, I'll notice, like, I'll look down at my watch again a couple hours later and there's another 100 calories tacked on because of that epoch. So to some degree it's kind of magical, but hey. All right, so yeah, follow along, try some moves out if you feel that you're ready. If you want me to go into like any preparation I did, or how I knew I was ready, or whatever, man, breakdowns of the moves, how I come up with the actual whole round, just let me know. Legs are cooked though. Legs are cooked. They're pretty rough. So that's why I always bike. I bike because it helps me loosen on up. It gets the blood flowing again, and in a way we're hitting repetitive leg movement. It's almost like walking. You could go on a walk and you could walk off a lot of soreness, honestly. Oh, I'm just rambling now. It was a great workout. We have another one today. That one will come out afterwards. So we're hitting back to back. I'm changing it up just a little bit, but I mean, tune in. You'll see the next one. We're gonna get after it. Catch you guys on the next one. Let's go.